Hi, how you doing? It's Donna, and I just wanted to touch base. I'm sending a special message out to all my ex-wonderful table captains, and you're one of them. So I wanted to just say hi and give you an update on what's been going on and what's in the future for Youth Build. First of all, that we've had a lot of challenges in the past 7 months, as I know you have, and I hope you're doing well. Uh, we took them in stride. Uh, Originally in March, we got all of our students laptops and Wi-Fi so they could continue their learning at home. We keep graduating kids, placing them in housing when they didn't have any. We've kicked off a few new programs. We've opened a new building. We've moved forward remotely and social distancing and kept everybody healthy. So we're very proud of that fact. That's not to say it hadn't been challenging. It has, especially with the development department and fundraising. Things have had to be looked at and reimagined all the way ever since the fall when we had to cancel our garden party. So many fundraising events or people gathering in spaces. As you know from the breakfast, that 600 people in a room is not going to be able to happen this year. So we've come up with a few new ideas. We've tossed around ideas. We think we've landed on something that we hope is going to work because we raised a lot of money in the hour of this breakfast. It's vital to this agency. That's why you as the table captain have always been dearly loved and supported by us, because if it wasn't for you, all those people every year wouldn't learn about us and know more about us and support us. So we want to thank you, but we need you back this year. We've kind of come up with an idea that we're gambling that works. We thought about Zoom and thought that has a tendency to have distractions. And as you know, the breakfast is very emotional and a big message that we don't want people to be distracted from. So I want to quickly show you our idea so that you can see what we've come up with. If you agree to be a table captain this year, we've made it easier than ever. We're going to hand deliver you a box, and in the box is going to be several of these little packets. And there's no markings that say from Youth Build on there. We want you as the table captain to address to your family, friends, and colleagues, and with your return address. We just want the envelope to get open, so we want it to be personally from you. You open up the envelope, the person, and you have a few materials in here. As you know, the breakfast, we have a theme every year. This year's theme is Love is the Key. We feel like the world needs a little love spread around, and we're just the ones to kind of do that a little bit. Plus, I had an experience this summer with a young lady who was in our program, and even during COVID, she had studied hard, gotten her GED, had been homeless and placed in an apartment. And I was congratulating her for all her accomplishments during a challenging time. And her immediate reaction was, it's amazing what you can accomplish in life, is the thing that I've learned when somebody finally loves you. So I think that's the secret sauce of Youth Build, is the love that we give our students. And so we're going with that theme this year. I just want to read you the letter a little bit. We want you to address it to your friend and sign it from yourself, so that we hope that they take the time to read it. Normally at this time of year, I'd be inviting you to join me at my table at the Youth Build Building Lives Breakfast. I volunteer to host a table at the event because I believe so passionately about this agency's mission, their amazing outcomes, that I just want to share that love with my family and friends. Unfortunately, for safety concerns, we aren't able to gather 600 people in a room to share that Youth Build story this year. So I'm hoping you can take just a few minutes with me here reading this letter instead for a virtual event. It would mean a lot to me. So if you just take in the information of this letter, it should take you less than 15 minutes of your time and could literally change lives. I can't share breakfast with you this year, but as a thank you for your time, I've included a coupon, and then we'll have a coupon in the mailing for a donut or a croissant or a breakfast sandwich from some local or fast food restaurant. I also want to emphasize how much I appreciate you doing this. So I've also included a keychain, and we're going to have a heart-shaped keychain with the Youth Build logo in there, because we always have a party favor from our students for our guests every year at the breakfast. We're going to include that in here too. The next sections are a series of 2 to 3 minute videos. Hover your smartphone's blank camera screen over each QR code, and the video link will pop up on your phone screen. Just tap it to watch the short video. It's very easy. If you happen to not have a smartphone with this feature, the link address is provided in this section as well. And then just like the breakfast, we go in the same order. We have a feel-good moment with our current students. We have a visionary leader with Lynn and our board president. We have a testimonial from an alumni who's been successful with their time since being in Youth Build, a general information video about so people can know exactly what we do about Youth Build, and then a board member asking people to fill out the enclosed pledge card. So let me just show you really quick. I'm going to take my little smartphone here and put it on camera mode like I'm just taking a picture, and you hover it over, and did you see at the top the link just pops up, and you touch it and it goes straight to the video that the person's going to see. And we were going to put the length on there so they know it's only 2 or 3 minutes, and hopefully it's unique enough and fun enough that they take the time. If we can just get them to the video, they're going to be moved. Then you flip over the other side of the letter on the back, and it encourages you to fill out the pledge card the way the board member did in the previous video. And we also are going to have sponsors with a pool of money again this year that are going to match every new society member with $1,000, as we've done in the past 4 years. So it's literally the breakfast in a letter. Also, they'll have their normal pledge card that we hand out every year with a stamped envelope, as well as the envelopes that you're going to be mailing out will be stamped, so this will not cost you any money, and postage, and they can just slip that in and mail it back to us. And we're hoping to have success the way we do every year because of you and the people you help spread the word to about Youth Build. I'm just checking my notes to make sure I told you everything I wanted to tell you. I think I did. If you have any questions, you can reply to this email, or you can call me at 502-500-2235. Or you can just reply to this email and say, yes, I'll be a table captain this year. You don't even have to leave your home. Also, another thing we were thinking about, we might even reach more than 600 people this year, is you'd be able to mail this to all those people who said, no, in past years when you invited them, they said, no, I can't come to the breakfast, it's too early, or I got to get my kids off to school. This way they can do it at their own leisure, at their own time. And maybe there's more than 10 people you could mail it to. Also, people out of town who aren't able to come to the breakfast. So we're really hoping that our word gets spread even bigger this year to 800 or 900 people. So I hope you can help us out. We need you more than ever, and I hope to be getting your reply email soon. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call. Thanks so much for watching this.